America, did we show up or what? I mean, we did our big one. We could have did a bigger one. Well, that was out of our hands, but we did what we was supposed to do. I ain't mad at you. Finally. Amaya screaming Bloody Mary? I'm like, sis, shut the fuck up. Ace, you are the menace we deserve. I love you. What's up, y'all, and welcome back to This With The News. If you are a returning subscriber, thank you so much for coming back and watching my videos. If you are new here, please like, comment, and share this video. I am trying to get to 700 subscribers by the end of the month. I'm at 605. Y'all watching, but y'all not subscribing. Please subscribe to my channel. I'm fun, I promise. But we all know what y'all here for, so let's get into Love Island Season 7, Episode 12. The episode we have all been waiting for, y'all. Everybody as a collective, America as a collective, have been waiting on this moment. And we did our fucking thing. I'm so proud of us. God bless America. In Huda words, she ate the motherfuckers too. So the episode kicks off with the Islanders still enjoying Villa Unlocked. Y'all know I call Villa Unlocked the club. Their club, they night routine, whatever, you know, when they up in there doing their little thing, get their little sip of wine. That's Villa Unlocked. So the Islanders are still enjoying that. Hannah and Pepe are coming back from the speakeasy, and Nick is like,
whoa, bro, you got lipstick on your face.
And he like, oh, thank you. And he was like, oh, I was just playing. Not sure I fell for the okie doke. I mean, come on now, you're supposed to be smarter than that. So, of course, Austin is sitting at the table. He gets up and walk away to where Shelly and Charlie are talking. And Hannah say, well, now why would you say that in front of his buddy? And he like, oh shit, I didn't even peep, my bad. So she like, you know he gonna go back and tell. Ended, he definitely went back and told Charlie. I mean, do we expect anything less from the yapper himself? He the one who was telling the girls that the boys was getting in Jeremiah's head. The nigga talk too much. Why you ain't up in there telling them people how you voted for Trump? How you reposting shit about black women? Oh, okay. Yeah, I bet. So Charlie do end up pulling Hannah for a chat, and she did come clean about the kiss with Pepe. And he was like, you know what? It is what it is. He better not be a better kisser than me. Okay. Hannah did admit that she still likes Charlie, but she is intrigued by Pepe. And I'm just like, girl, the only thing intriguing you with Pepe is the sexual chemistry. You hot and ready like Little Caesars. This is ready to open it up wide for him. I'm talking about bust it open. I'm talking about end it. Chill out, hot wordy. Chill out, sister. That time is gonna come. Hopefully not on a show. Why are y'all so comfortable having sex on this show? Like the whole America ain't watching. And if y'all didn't know, now y'all know. Cause how that vote turned out, y'all gotta know America is seeing some shit. I mean, meanwhile, Austin is soaking with Shelly. He is once again saying how he wants to pull back emotionally because he is over people hyping up Ace and Shelly. And in my head, I'm thinking like, who is hyping that up? Clearly, it's a lot of shit we don't see. I mean, of course, you know, they gotta edit a fucking 4 days of work into an hour and 10-minute episode. But I'm just like, who is hyping them up? I don't see nobody hyping them up for real. On top of that, and I know he still ain't talking about the whipped cream, licking the whipped cream off the breast. Girl, boy, that was, come on now, please, hang it up flat screen. Like, what? But I'm just like, it's not adding up. You feel me? They need to start showing some more scenes because when they try to connect the conversations with the scenes, it's not matching for me. And I'm like, come on, Love Island, get it together. Shelly is saying that she is over having to reassure him every second. She like, this is only the beginning. We ain't even started nothing for real, and I'm having to reassure him, and I don't want to do that. Yes, I agree. This is not your man. And why are you reassuring this man about exploring another connection when that is what y'all supposed to do on Love Island? This is one thing I don't get with this season and this group of Islanders. It's just like they want everybody to be on them. The first person they came in when they had their eye on, it's like stick on me or this ain't gonna work. That's not how the fucking game go. Get the fuck off the show, please. Over at the fire pit, Huda and Jeremiah are squashing Pancake Gate. Finally, I am so tired of that shit. Like, let's leave the pancake alone, okay? Let's leave the pancake alone. But then Jeremiah puts his foot in his mouth because he told Iris that they was having a rough morning, and she go, don't you ever tell another bitch when we're into it, and don't talk to another woman about our problems.
How was your talk with Iris? Because you were happy dancing after you're done talking to her. And then secondly, when she walks in, you're going...
We had a great talk. He was like, oh, I am interested in you, but I know you knew their clothes off. And I was like, yeah, we're really good. And
I knew she was interested in you.
I literally told her, like, yeah, it might have been like a rough morning, or like things might be good, but that's my girl.
What did you say?
I'm not.
You're never ever supposed to bring up any problems to anybody. I don't give a who it is. Ever.
Okay.
And guess what? I don't know that. Don't bring up about us, especially problems. Never do that.
I'm just like, whew, this is too much too soon. Please get them a ticket off the island. Fiji Airlines, hello. When's the next flight out? Get them up out of here, please. Ace tells Shelly that he is still open to explore that connection, but he also is exploring a connection with Iris. And Shelly, she didn't like that. She didn't like that at all. She like, I'm not gonna lie, I don't like hearing that. You feel me? Like, basically, she tired of him being choosy Susie. In her confessional, she say like, I think I need to step back a little bit because it seemed like every time a new bombshell come in, he ready to explore. And it's like, damn, one thing about it, he is playing the game how it's supposed to be played, but that is true. Every single fucking bombshell you want to explore, my nigga, you are literally Dora the Explorer. Christopher Columbus, they didn't lie. Like, how much exploring you want to do? Like, every single woman who come in, and that's just, you ain't giving her enough reassurance. And not even reassurance, it's just like, you're not applying enough pressure. Yeah, your little dates was cute. All that was cute, but I feel like that's more so to get at Austin in a way, because it's just like every time a new girl come in, now you focused on this new girl. Ace, my boy, I fuck with you, but you irritating the fuck out of me right now. Like, you really are. And Shelly, I need you to start telling these niggas how you really feel, because when she was having a talk with Austin, and he was saying the whole, I need to step back because I feel like I'm pulling back emotionally, whatever, because you and Ace, she just be like, yeah, no, I get it, I understand, but you get in your confessionals and you spill how you really feel. Sis, keep it 100 with these niggas. Tell them what the fuck it is, period. As bedtime rolls around, Pepe is telling Ace that he is feeling Hannah, and Hannah is telling Iris that she feels a totally different vibe between Charlie and Pepe, and we know. We see it. Shelly is venting to Alandria about her conversation with Ace, and she is clearly irritated. Don't blame her. And back in the bedroom, Charlie and Iris are having a conversation while Hannah is in the bed, and Hannah was not feeling that. She like, you done? You cool? Now you want to talk to me? I said, ooh. Girl, wasn't you just kissing this man in the speakeasy not too long ago? Now you worried about him having a conversation about what they was talking about? A conversation about birds? Meanwhile, Jeremiah and Huda is talking about, well, Jeremiah said to Huda, you can do whatever you want until the lights go off. And when the lights went off, she mounted him. I said, fucking freaky frogs. Like, they can't stay off of each other. The next morning, Ace brings Iris breakfast, and of course, he walked up to the beauty room when all the ladies was in there, and she did thank him with a hug, and I'm not gonna lie, he low-key looked a little uncomfortable when she hugged him. I guess my boy really just don't like physical touch, unless it's Shelly, because that's the only person I see him not be uncomfortable with outside of a challenge. Huda tells the girl she did sleep with Jeremiah, and I'm like, is that the first time really? But I guess it was the first time. Nick teases Charlie about the conversation he was having with Iris in the bed, and he was like, yeah, I guess that was a little move. Charlie is 100% being petty. 100% being petty. And clearly that pettiness caught up with him at the end of the episode, just saying. Upon leaving the beauty room after giving her breakfast, Huda tells Jeremiah, I love you, and then tries to walk it back. Fiji Airlines, Charlie puts Iris for a chat, and once again, Hannah is hot. The girls are trying to talk her off the ledge, and Shelly is once again playing devil's advocate and is saying, hey, you was just kissing somebody, so it is okay for him to pull somebody for a chat. Why are we not acting like adults? Hannah, you're 22. How old is Hannah? 22, 23? It's showing. You're being very immature. Not gonna lie. She did say that she was mad because she felt like Charlie is going tit for tat, and I can understand that part of it, but girl, please. Her and Taylor walks over to the dock, and she is like, Taylor, I'm about to crash out. And he like, you need to chill. They just talking. It's cool. She's telling him like, I never pull Pepe for a chat. Pepe always pull me. So to see Charlie pulling Iris for a chat, I guess that rubs her the wrong way. But once again, you're literally tonguing down a nigga. He's talking. Like, it's not the same. Taylor and Olandria are having a chat in all the feels. And Taylor asks Olandria, like, you know, how you feel about Jalen or whatever. And she does say that you guys both approach me differently. Like, he basically compliments me more. And it's like more of a physical thing. But with you, you stimulate my mind. Now, I'm guessing that from a conversation that they have later on, I feel like she prefers Taylor's way of doing things. Because she did say she was a complex woman. And she wants somebody who, you know, cannot just like her physically. And I agree. Like, we know my sister's bad, but what else is there? And Jalen, we're gonna get to him. But Taylor did try to draw a T+O with a heart in the sand, but it wasn't working. And I was like, cute, but a little corny. Step it up, please. Charlie and Hannah finally talking soul ties. They kiss, their makeup is done. I'm so over the Charlie and Hannah saga. No shade. I'm over the, oh, I'm kissing somebody, so you're going to talk to somebody. You're mad that he's talking to somebody. It's very childish. The Islanders receive a text that says, Islanders, it's time to see who's cut above the rest. Got wood. So the challenge is hosted by Paige DeSorbo from Summer House. And I'm like, okay, they trying some new shit. They trying some new shit this season. Now, I did see on social media that people realized that she left midway through the episode. Midway through the challenge. And I'm like, damn, I kind of did too. But then I wasn't really tripping. But then I'm like, damn, she did leave. And then they said they seen Hannah with like a bandage on her. So I don't know if Hannah got hurt and maybe they had to stop filming and then filmed again at another time and Paige had to leave. But I'm like, they covered it up pretty good. Because unless you really, really pay attention, you're not going to notice it. So the challenge goes, the boys climb up a tree. They chop down some wood. The wood has question on it. They choose who they feel like the question more so refers to by spraying them with the wood chipper, which is really like feathers and like some type of powdery substance stuff. Boom. They go over to the wood chop logs to try to chop the wood, and they have to have one of the girls ride them to break it. So they're going back and forth on this thing trying to break the wood. After that, they choose another girl to hop on their wet log, and it's like a long thing like this, and they both get on there and it's water. Mess. It's just a mess. Then after that, they have to choose a beaver out of the basket. They can't see the names on the beaver, so they just pick one, and that person they go into the cabin with, and they can do anything they want for 20 seconds. Cool. I'm gonna just go through some of them. I'm not gonna go through all of them. Y'all know challenges, it'll be a lot going on. Austin goes first. He picks Jeremiah to be asked from the villa, because the question was like, who do you feel like should be going from the villa? So he chose Jeremiah. Huda did not like that, but girl, what did you like? Anything that refers to Jeremiah in a bad way you don't like, I'm over it. Olandria was in a cabin with Austin, and she said she didn't expect for him to really kiss her, but he did. Like, he did. And then says, you know, it's fun to kiss your friends sometimes. Okay. Ace gets picked a lot with the questions. And it's because a lot of those questions were referring to like somebody being unhappy in a couple. So Sierra is in the cabin with Taylor, and they fake their whole kiss thing. They're banging on the wall, and she's like moaning, saying, oh, Taylor, but just to get a rise out of Nick, whatever. Nick and Olandria share a kiss in the cabin, and are we shocked? Are we shocked? He did say she was the best kisser, so we're not shocked. Then Jeremiah and Olandria kiss, and it's long and it's steamy, and it was a kiss. He even looked like he kissed her neck too. I said, oh, he's feeling it. But Huda ends up seeing, because the door didn't fly open, and she like, oh my gosh, they're really kissing. Duh, it's a challenge. That's what he's supposed to do. But basically, Olandria got pulled a lot. Like, her beaver got pulled a lot. I think it was like 4 or 5 times. I'm like, I know she's tired of kissing. But Jalen kisses Amaya in the cabin, and it was awkward as fuck. Like, he don't know how to kiss, and you too damn old. But it was awkward as fuck. Amaya did say she enjoyed it, and I'm like, really? Oh, okay. Charlie redeems himself with Hannah at the log. Like, he didn't even put her on the log. He dipped her straight into the water and went in, and she was feeling it. I'm like, cool, Charlie, do your thing. Back at the villa, the boys and the girls, of course, go into their separate corners as they always do and have their little powwow debrief moment. And, you know, Nick does bring up the fact that Olandria kissed a lot of people. And Taylor like, you know, I ain't worried about it. I ain't pressed. It's a challenge. Very mature of you. Because Huda, take some advice. Everybody was like, well, Nick said again, I'm so surprised that Jeremiah actually kissed Olandria for real. And Jeremiah was saying like, yeah, I just, you know, felt like I wanted to show my real self today. Like, I don't usually participate in the challenges for real, but I want to show like my personality, and you know, and kudos to you. That's what you're supposed to do. And you kiss that girl. That's how you know you might have another connection. Branch out, my boy. What I did find a little crazy was that you decided to participate in the challenges after having sex with Huda. You shady man. You shady man. And this is the thing about that, right? The fact that he actually did that with her, when she's tripping on him and she's tripping on these girls, especially while they still coupled up, even if they ain't coupled up, she has a reason. You had sex with her. Like, that's a different type of soul tie, my boy. Like, whatever. Y'all already messy. It's gonna get messier, but I'm sat for the drama, okay? Nick, we love Nick. Nick and Ace, they ask the questions that are supposed to be asked. And one thing Nick do not do is let Jeremiah slide. Jeremiah or Huda slide as far as the shit that they be doing, that be going on. So Nick says, so Jeremiah, how do you feel about Huda, like, you know, being so worried and pressed when you in the cabin kissing the girls or anything? Do you feel like that's gonna translate to outside the villa? And Jeremiah like, no, not really. I feel like we'll build enough trust that it won't be that.
I think it's like weird in any way how like Huda reacts, bro, when you're like going into the cabin log. Bro, she like kind of crashes out a little bit.
She did seem very surprised when you guys were making out.
Yeah, do you think it's like over the top, bro? Cause
Oh, I mean, I can't control what you do.
I don't know.
Ask your question. Ask your question.
I'm just like, my opinion is that in the outside world,
Yeah.
right? That overprotectiveness,
Yeah.
is that a problem for you in like a real relationship?
It depends the level of it.
If you go out and you say, I'm going out with the boys, you think she'll let you go out and not be blowing up your phone and like be going crazy?
Yeah, I think by then we'd have to have that trust, or else I'm not the type to be like, I'm not gonna go nowhere. Because I'm gonna go out and have fun with my friends, but I've been in long distance relationships and went out and been good, so I'm not too worried about that. If we make it out this John together, then I'm not worried about, like, we'd have that trust built, in my opinion, for her not to crash out.
And I feel like Jeremiah is always on the defense when he's having to answer these questions that the boys ask. And it's like, damn, already? You must feel it too. Jalen and Olandria go upstairs to talk, and he tells her, may the best man win, regarding Taylor. And I'm just like, you ain't the best man either, though. You're not. I know everybody wanted to ship Jalen and Olandria because they felt like Olandria needed a new connection. Taylor wasn't doing enough. But honestly, I see Taylor and Olandria's progression, and I feel like it's getting up there. It's cool. Like, it's cool right now. I don't see it for her and Jalen. Sorry, not sorry. I don't. Jalen is just as boring, if not more boring than Taylor. I don't think Taylor's boring, but I think Jalen has no excitement to him. He hasn't shown us anything for real other than him physically liking Olandria. Yes, every woman loves compliments. Yes, all that. But what else do you have to offer this lady? Nothing. It's not giving chemistry like y'all wanted it to give. And I'm talking about America. Y'all wanted her to be with Jalen so bad, and no. He basically asked her if he can have a quick kiss since he didn't get to kiss her in a challenge. And she looks uncomfortable as fuck even saying yeah. He give her like a quick peck, a little whatever. Like I said, she looked uncomfortable. It didn't look like she really wanted to do it. I ain't shipping this. I'm not here for Jalen and Olandria, sorry. Meanwhile, Pepe and Olandria are in soul ties kissing again. Girl. You were just mad at Charlie for having a conversation about birds though. Over it. Charlie pulls Amaya for a chat and he tries to ask her if they can explore a connection, and Amaya shut him down immediately, okay? In a nice way, but immediately. She like, nah, Hannah my girl, and if y'all wasn't in so deep, maybe. But no. And then starts to cry. And I'm just like, is my sis about to start her cycle? Like, what is going on? Amaya, you crying this whole fucking episode, bro. It's like, she is sensitive. She is a sensitive beast. She's sensitive as hell. But honestly, I think her tears really stem from her not having a genuine connection. And you know, it's been a couple days since she's been in there, and then she doesn't have anybody who really want her. So I think that's really where her tears stem from. But she also like, I can't step out on my morals to try to build a connection. Like, Hannah is somebody I consider my best friend in this villa. I can't do it. I respect you for that though. Villa Unlocked kicks off, and did y'all peep that Ace stare Shelly down the whole way walking to Austin? I do want to try to get the clip and show y'all, but I said, goddamn, she walking down. First off, he said, damn, when the girls came out, and then he followed his eyes all the way as she walking. I said, yeah, okay. Taylor and Olandria have a chat, and she did tell him that she kissed Jalen, and she was like, yeah, I was already gonna tell you, because he did ask like how the conversation went, but she was like, I already was gonna tell you, like, I don't keep secrets. But honestly, I don't like when it's just physicality in our relationship. Like, when you just showing me that you're physically attracted to me, I don't like that. I'm a complex woman. I want somebody to stimulate my mind. I want it to be more. She basically says that she appreciate like how they started off. She liked that they started off on a mind thing more so, getting to know each other, and then it got physical. I told y'all she ain't feeling Jalen either. I told y'all she's not feeling bruh. It seemed like he's a freaky frog too, on the low. He's trying to hide it and mask it with the, oh, I'm a Southern man, I'm respectful. I see the freaky frog in you, Jalen. You're not fooling me, sorry. Taylor and Olandria both agree that they are in their best like time yet right now. Like, this is the best that they ever been, and I agree. Ace and Iris are chatting, and he asks her what type of man she usually go for, and she like, I always, you know, go for nerds. Like, I always end up with a nerd, and she said that he do seem like an undercover nerd, and he said he is, whatever. And then he said this cheesy ass line, do you believe in love at first sight? Ace, don't piss me off. Please do not piss me off. Like, you ain't feeling her that bad. Like, I'm sorry. On BD, please, no. Hannah and Charlie have a talk, and they have a real breakthrough. I actually was happy and excited for them. She basically says she done kissing Pepe. She done kissing anybody. She just wants Charlie, and it seemed genuine. Like, they had a moment, which is sad because
I like you a lot, and you feel like a best friend, but also like someone that I have a romantic connection with. We are already so good that it's like, I don't think it's possible for anything to be better.
I'm really blown away by this. I'm not gonna lie, this is throwing me off. Wow.
Yeah.
Ariana shows up, and of course y'all know that brings nothing but chaos. She tells all the islanders to meet her at the fire pit, and all the shit, it's time to shake some shit up. Shake it up. She lets them know that there will be a recoupling tonight, but the recoupling is in the hands of America. Yes, America, we finally did something right. They are shook. They are shook when she said that, like, what? Yeah, nigga, we got the power. It felt good, I ain't gonna lie. It felt good to have a little bit of power, you know? It do. Hoodie yells, America. Oh, America. God bless America. Hoodie, you just wait. You just wait, sister. You ain't gonna be blessed in America not too much longer, okay? So I don't wanna go too deep into the theatrics. I will a little bit, but for the basis of everything, America did vote, and they voted Olandria with Jalen, Pepe with Hannah, and Jeremiah with Iris. That's the vote we all wanted, y'all. We all wanted to get Huda and Jeremiah away from each other. We got that. We got that. We did that. Now, when they tell Olandria she's going with Jalen, Jalen looked aside. Jalen looked excited. He actually smiled a little smile. Olandria, not so much. Not so much. And of course, Taylor looked heartbroken. Taylor actually looked like he was gonna cry standing up there, because y'all know once he came and sat down by her, he had to go stand up. Taylor had to go stand up in front of everybody. He actually looked a little sad. He did say it didn't feel good to have his girl taken by a public vote through America and not through her, which I gotta agree. That shit, that's like what? But I hope that makes him step his game up, because nigga, yeah, you ain't comfortable either. Nobody's comfortable in here. Don't get too comfortable. We do get to vote. And they knew that prior to coming on the show. So now when it is Pepe's turn, Hannah is devastated. She is devastated. She like, yeah, girl, you were just tonguing this nigga down though, all on America's TV. Why are you so shocked? Why are you so shocked? Honestly, why are you shocked? We thought you wanted that. We was giving you what you wanted. But basically, because her and Charlie just made up, they both feeling like, damn, this was our moment. Well, sorry. Pepe is excited but shocked, and Hannah's the same. She says she didn't expect for this to even happen tonight. Yeah, that's the good thing about it. Jeremiah and Iris. When they said Jeremiah's name, Huda was like, what? What? Yeah. Yeah, America's not feeling y'all at all, actually. At all. And I hope, you know what's crazy? This is not gonna wake Huda up. This might turn Huda into a villain, which I am here for. She already the villain. But this might make her crash out, which I'm also here for. But I don't think she realizes that America don't like her. Because when they asked her, Ariana asked, why do you think America voted this way? She said, probably because Iris said she was interested in Jeremiah. You can't believe that. You absolutely can't believe that, because we did see Ace and Iris with their little thing. So if we was worried about what Iris was interested in, we would have picked Ace. Girl, we don't give a fuck about that.
We do not care.
Now Ace, my brother Ace. My brother Ace. Y'all, whatever y'all do not vote Ace out ever. Don't vote him out ever. He literally laughed out loud. I'm talking about that laugh came from deep within. That laugh came from the ancestors. He laughed so loud in front of their fucking face when Jeremiah's name was announced. I was like, yes. Yes, rub it in. Rub it in. When it's time for Jeremiah to say how he feel, he says he's gonna miss going to sleep and waking up to Huda. Aw. She says she feel like it's a slap in the face. It should be a wake up call. That slap should wake your ass up too. Get it together. So now Taylor, Huda, and Charlie are vulnerable, single and vulnerable, so they have to all stand up. Huda did say something about her and Jeremiah's connection being the strongest in the house, and Ace made a fucking face. I am going to post the picture, because I do have that picture.
I feel like we had like the best connection in here.
Ace made a face, and I'm just like, why does she keep saying this? Why do you think this? Why? Because y'all fucking? Why do you feel that way? Ace makes another face, and in that moment, we don't initially know why, but then they pan to Amaya's crying right next to him. I'm just like, this nigga is funny as fuck. Needed him for that episode automatically, 100% great fucking TV, Ace. 10s across the board. So Ariana drops another bomb. One of the 3 Islanders will be going home. But that vote is up to the Islanders that did not get recoupled tonight. I say yes. But then I was like, no, because I just knew it. They wasn't gonna vote Huda out. Not because they like Huda, but it's just because I'm like, ain't no way. Like, this is somebody gonna be the dumb one. And it was. But we about to get into that. So before the Islanders start voting, Charlie did try to plead his case, telling him how him and Hannah just made up. They're cool. They had a great conversation, one of the best conversations they ever had. And they are on a new page and ready to explore each other on a deeper level. Ace is like he really watching. Ariana tells him thank you. Everybody is hysterically crying. I'm just like, Amaya is fucking screaming. I said, sis, the white girl, they should have voted her ass off. Cause she volunteers tribute? Get the fuck, please. So just to read out the votes, Sierra did vote for Charlie, Nick voted for Huda, Austin votes for Taylor, Shelly voted for Charlie, Ace, my boy. Ace gets up and make a speech of all speech. They all had said like a little something before they voted. But Ace was like, man, it's been 2 people on this show that who haven't been ready to explore, who wanted each other from day one, and I just feel like it's bullshit. I feel like people got hidden agendas. Huda, you gotta go. I say, I'm here for you. I'm here for you. And then when Nick voted for Huda, Huda looked like she was like, are you serious? Y'all just bonding over her daughter? Now you voted me out? Huda, it's the name of the game, sis. Take it or leave it. Clearly, they know, Nick and Ace know what the game is all about. Y'all here to explore. Y'all want to close off? Leave together. Y'all feel like y'all already built the connection? Go. Amaya is the final vote. She is the tiebreaker. At this point, Taylor has 1 vote. Charlie has 2. Huda has 2. Amaya ass voted Charlie out. And it says, I'm sorry, and it's crying and all this shit. And I'm like, bitch, you just said you was loyal to your best friend Hannah, but you just voted her man out? Oh, you dirty girl. I'm confused. I wouldn't even been mad at her if she voted Taylor, because I mean it would have been 2-2-2. I would have wanted to see who was the tiebreaker. She didn't give a fuck. She said, let's make this easy. Charlie, get the... I said, oh, wow. Of course, Charlie was taken aback. He wasn't so much taken aback by the votes, but he's like, damn, we did just make up. Hannah goes into a fit of tears, like crying. And Charlie says, hey, can I hug her? Like, what's going on? Ariana, like, do whatever you want to do. They run up to each other, hug. She goes sit back down. He goes back to stand up. Ariana tells him, you got 30 minutes to pack your stuff. Say goodbye. Islanders, I'll see y'all later. And this whole time I'm thinking like, damn, this shit gotta be awkward for the bombshells. This has to be the most awkward thing for the bombshells to sit through. Cause it's just like, Pepe and Hannah, y'all thought y'all had something, but she is literally having a fit for this man. All them kissing, all that making out, all that tongue, that shit didn't matter now. Jalen and Olandria, when Jalen came and sat by Olandria, he looked to her, she looked straight. I said, oh yeah, y'all feeling it. Everybody looked uncomfortable. Iris, when she sat down with Jeremiah, uncomfortable. I'm like, wow. Tonight's episode is gonna be so good. That's all I wanna say. But that was the end of the episode. Y'all did y'all big one, Love Island. Guess who did a bigger one? America. We did a fucking great job. We need to come together more often for presidential elections. Okay? Because what we did for Love Island, the best episode so far. Best episode so far in 12 episodes, this was the best one. Minus the After Sun. So 10 episodes, this was the best one. Best episode so far. We did our thing. Not mad at it. My heat check moments for this episode has to be Shelly, Ace, Austin. I feel like Shelly is getting to a point where she over it. She over Austin, she over Ace. Shelly needs another person to come in. Cause I'm kind of over them connections too. I feel like Ace ain't applying enough pressure. He applies some pressure, but when another woman come in and he kind of, it's like pressure not applied no more. Not feeling that. Austin, you're too fucking, you don't have enough confidence, okay? You too jealous, you too intimidated. That's not what my black queen needs. No, fuck no. The second Love Island heat check moment is a fucking course America and our voting. The bombshells recoupling. That is the second moment. We did our fucking big one. You know what would have been a bigger one? If we would have had Pepe and Huda as a couple. Just saying. I seen somebody comment that and I'm like, you ain't fucking lying. That would have been epic. That would have been epic. The third one, of course, is Charlie fucking leaving. And the Islanders getting the vote and choosing Charlie more so. Honestly, I didn't see that coming. I thought they would have collectively voted Huda. Because we all here for the same thing, to explore. She's not exploring. She might as well leave. Jeremiah probably would have left with her. Who knows? So Islanders, y'all suck. I'm not really feeling y'all, especially Amaya. And I'm not really mad at you, Amaya, because you are the tiebreaker vote. That has to be like, you know, that has to be a hard job. But at the same time, I am kind of mad at you. Because if you didn't really have loyalty to Hannah, you could have explored a connection with Charlie. But you don't really have loyalty to her. You just use that as an excuse. Because you just voted her man out. Like, Girl, please. I ain't buying that. My Villa Visions for next episode, the season, whatever. Of course, we all know Ace and Jeremiah is going to get into it. I feel like they're going to have an argument. They showed that on the, next time. But I feel like that is just going to continue to brew and brew and brew and brew. I feel like Huda is about to become a fucking menace too. But then low-key, I think she not. I think this is she gonna realize something. Like, I don't know if Jeremiah is playing or if America don't like me. She gonna realize something. I feel like she gonna change her game plan a little bit. Maybe. Because it also gives me unaware. No self-awareness. Delusional. So, I don't know. Let's see. I think Taylor is going to step his game up. He has to. And I think Jalen and Olandria is gonna be a dud. Like, that's gonna be a Also, Hannah and Pepe, I don't know if that's gonna work out. I really don't. I don't see it. Iris and Jeremiah, I mean, shit. The fact that he's coupled up with her might be the ick for him to not actually pursue it. So it's just, this is gonna be a shit show. That's what it's gonna be, a fucking shit show. And I am here for it. Let's get into the internet versus the Islanders. The real Lisa said, Huda is insane, but I think Jeremiah secretly loves it. He do, which makes him insane too. And that's why everybody is saying they both are love bombing each other, okay? Because honestly, I don't see this working on the outside, not gonna lie. I don't. It's a good romance in Love Island as far as them like really liking each other, but other than that, no. J. Ansley Fitness says, Huda saying that she isn't easy in the first episode and being the first to have sex on the show is actually hilarious. I agree. Cause what? The second week at that. It's easy in the room with us. Not easy in the room with us. _his_purpose 80. These women on this season is irking my nerves, I swear. Y'all making what everybody guy says about us true. Emotional nagging and double standards. OMG, it's annoying me. You sobbing down another dude while straddling him, acting like you want to do something right then and there on the couch, and then get mad at Charlie because he's talking to somebody else, as if you are the only one who can get to explore. Girl, go sit down. The immaturity on this season is mind-boggling. Bring season 6 back. Y'all girls tripping on here. I'm a woman and the double standards is not what's up. Y'all need to pipe down. Y'all expect a guy to want to be with you, let alone stay with you, acting like this? No, ma'am. Some points were made. But also, we can't compare this to season 6. Sorry, y'all. Season 6 is never coming back. Let's just say that. They're going to be on Beyond the Villa, though. So watch that. As far as double standards, there is a lot of double standards on the show. The girls are acting very immature. Hannah, come to the front. You are definitely acting very immature. And I am over it too. I'm over it. Austin is acting immature. Huda, I just feel like y'all not wanting people to explore their connections is immature when you came on Love Island, and that's literally the premises of Love Island. Quandra.aa says, it's like Jeremiah is getting a hint. He ain't. And she commented on this. She commented this on a video where he was after the challenge and the boys was talking to him. Jeremiah is on the defense when it comes to Huda. And like I said, go. Y'all could literally leave together. Y'all found love. Bye. Lovely Kaylani says, Ace was telling everything we all felt. This is Love Island. If you felt like you found your match, go home. This journey is about exploring. Jeremiah can't even talk to another girl without Huda getting jealous. I just said this. I agree. Go home. That's how we know they really stand for that 100K. They stand for the 100K. Go home. Y'all found love, right? Bye. 2K Lou says, Olandria isn't feeling Jalen the way everyone thinks. Hate to break it to you. She ain't. And I know y'all wanted this to be her match and it to work out, but she's not. If y'all don't like Taylor, cool. But Jalen ain't it either. Asia.Siobhan says, the fact that Ace and I had the exact same reaction, I bursted out laughing the same time he did. Laughed my ass off. Finally, my vote paid off in America. Salute to the Love Island producers for this. Listen, when Ace laughed, I was already jumping up and down. Nigga, I was already juiced to hear that we actually did something right. Voting Jeremiah to be with Iris. Yes, God bless America. Tierra Reads on X says, the empath in me kind of feels bad, but like, this was straight cinema, the tears. Amaya repeatedly saying they don't want to do this. Ace and Nick voting Huda. Hannah crying like Charlie being sent to War. Season 7 already solidified as a great season, 10 out of 10. This episode definitely still did. It made it something. I would say that. Amaya was fucking irritating me with all that damn crying. I'm not gonna lie. Hannah, girl, you wrote this story for y'all. I'm sorry. This is really your fault, if we being honest. Charlie went home because of you. Honestly, if Hannah didn't do all that shit with Pepe, I think Taylor would have been the one to stay home. But because of the shit with Pepe and making Charlie spiral and try to talk to every fucking body, including somebody who said they were her best friend, you wrote this yourself. Sorry. The Barbie Shay says, Huda immediately blaming the women for our decision is exactly why I don't fuck with her. Her anger is always directed towards women. She definitely don't like bitches. I can tell you that. She do not like women, especially if they got an interest in Jeremiah. Somebody who's not even your man, sis. You know this man all of what, 2 weeks? Bye. But that was the end of the episode. That's the end of this recap and review. Love Island is heating up, and I'm sorry to say, this shit going a little fast. We only got 4 weeks left. Casa Amor is about to happen. Shit is about to heat up. But I'm like, is Casa Amor even gonna be that interesting? Nobody's really too much locked in. Besides Huda and Jeremiah. Shelly ain't telling people how she really feel. Olandria is saying it's okay for her man to be kissing people, or people to be kissing people because it's week 2. But it's like, y'all gotta, maybe they'll heat up. I mean, they do film every day. We do see it every day. So maybe they heat up on the 3rd week. But I think Casa Amor happens in the 4th week. So listen, give us something, y'all. Give us something. Please don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Like, comment. Let's kiki in the chat. Let's talk about some things. Let's get into some things. I'm trying to get to 700 subscribers. So let's please subscribe to my channel. I really appreciate you guys for watching my video. And if you made it to the end, please drop a purple heart below. And I'll see you guys next time. Bye.